Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well and having a lovely day or a lovely evening. I'm going to get straight into the Divine Masculine reading. It's going to be to see what the energy of the Divine Masculines are feeling today. So it's a daily reading for Divine Masculines. I'm going to start using the archangels. Oh, they've dropped everywhere, so they're definitely a message going to come out there. So I'm going to use Archangel Oracle cards to start the reading. If you are new, welcome to my channel Align With My Soul, and thank you for joining me on my journey and supporting my channel. And thank you to all of you for all the love and support that you give me all the time, and by having the time to actually comment and share your journey as well, and encouraging me to continue with my channel. So thank you so much. I did ask for God's blessing guidance before I did this reading. So what is the message that we need to know about the Divine Masculines today? What energy are they in? What are they experiencing? How are they feeling? Nice clear message, please. Let's see. Divine Masculines experiencing today, what energy are they in? Clear your space, and it's Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. So the Divine Masculines are decluttering, and that could be what's around them in their life, actually in the physical dimension, or it's within, and they're decluttering things that within them that no longer serve them. We know that they're releasing and surrendering during 2021, so they really are in the energy of getting rid of things that aren't serving them, and it's about the energy as well. No longer putting up with things that are toxic and negative, that bring them down. So situations, it could be to do with jobs or people around them, relationships, and the environment they're in, and most importantly decluttering what's within them that's toxic, the thoughts, patterns, emotions and things that have been getting them down for such a long time and making them feel so stuck for such a long time. So they're clearing space for the new, ready for this newness to come in, and the new beginning has already started on this journey. We know that already, even though you may not see that in the 3D, it already has, because you must have felt a really good shift within you recently over the few months we've just passed. So, and you might be feeling like you feel like you're really clearing out and releasing stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, and things in your physical world as well, like getting rid of things in your homes and things, decluttering, organisation, and setting goals and things for 2021, things that you want to achieve, and just getting rid of things that no longer you need anymore, maybe selling things, and just put it into your situation. But Divine Masculines are doing this, so that's beautiful. I'm going to get a card from the Soul's Journey next for the Divine Masculines today. Let's see. What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines today? What they're experiencing, what energy they're in, and how they're feeling. Nice clear message, please. What are the Divine Masculines feeling? What energy are they in today? Let's see. Change. Wow, how amazing is that? Change. They're working towards this change because they're decluttering. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So change, there's so much change going on with the Divine Masculines at the moment, and they know that they've got to make these changes. They know they've got to make this movement of change, and change is very scary, as you know yourself, but they know, and they are trusting more about these changes that they need to make. They know that they've got to make the change, but they're putting their trust more into God, the universe. So I'm going to get the additional message for this card. So this is amazing. We want to see this change, and I'm sure you are going to see this change very soon. The page is 24, which is really good as well, to inform it. It's peace and harmony, number 6. How amazing is that? That's very, very exciting. Okay, there is a certain comfort in the idea of living life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but this requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what's the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as a good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. Yeah, so the Divine Masculines are making these changes, and they've started making these changes a long time, because they're doing their inner work, and they have been releasing, surrendering to this situation, and decluttering, which has come out. They're changing things all the time. They're making movement all the time, and they realise how change is so important, because they don't want to stay stuck anymore. They know that they've got to do things to change, because they want to achieve their dreams and desires, and they want to be with you. They want this new beginning with you, this new adventure, and this new life, and they want to change how they've behaved for such a long time now, where they've been hiding away and putting their masks on and not expressing who they really are. They really do want to change this and come towards you, and they want to grab new opportunities that are presented to them. So how amazing is that change? There's change going on, guys. You know that as well. When you put your ego aside and you connect and you go within, you know this change is happening, because it's happening within you. You feel different as well. So I'm going to get Soul's coaching, what your soul wants you to know, to see what else is going on with the Divine Masculines. They are going to gain this courage and confidence, because they're decluttering things that are no longer serve them. They're making space for the new, and this change. They're preparing, and I know that flew out, so I'm going to take that, but I'm still going to pick one as well. Light. The light. They're seeing the light. Let's see what else we need to know about the Divine Masculines today. The changes are happening. Let's see. Okay, so light flung out there. So that was amazing, because they're seeing the light, and there's so much light within them that they want to express so badly to you. I'm going to pick one as well to see what else comes out for the energy today, what they're experiencing. But they're seeing the light. They know that you're the light, and they want to come towards that silence. And at the bottom of the deck it says believe, and at the top it's power. Yeah, very. What beautiful reading this is. The Divine Masculines are in very good energy today, very positive energy. So I'm going to go to my guidebook for light to see what the message is. But they're seeing the light. They have the light within them. They're realising that, and they see you as the light. This is their guidance that is helping them make this change that they want so badly. They're making changes in their life. The card meaning is, you are light and you come from the light. You illuminate the world, so rejoice and remember who you are. You have the physical form, but that's impermanent. At your source, your luminescence lighten up. Don't take things too serious. So your soul wants you to know now is the time for you to shine and remember who you are and where you came from. Your essence is radiant light. This is a good time to clear clutter. How amazing is that? To clear clutter. And this is what we got. Clear your space. How, my goodness. This is a good time to clear your clutter. Get rid of anything that you don't love or use. Clear out physical, emotional and mental junk in order to make space for you to shine even brighter. And the affirmation is, my light radiates through my life and the world around me. How amazing is that? They are, you know, because they're decluttering and getting rid of the emotions, the thoughts and things in their physical world that no longer serve them. They're seeing the light and they're realising, having a better relationship with themselves. They're realising their worth. They're realising they deserve this love. And they know, you know, they feel and know that the way forward is seeing things through the eyes of love. As we know, they've been doing this, they've changed their perception, and this is what's forced them to make this change. Okay, they're not listening to their egos. They're going within and trusting and being true to themselves, knowing their worth, trusting their intuition, and this is why the light from them is radiating out to the world as well. People are noticing the difference in the Divine Masculines, people that are around them, because they're decluttering things. So that's just amazing. The emotional baggage that they've had for so long is just being released, and they realise the light within them is guiding them to where they really want to be, and they know that you're the light. They know that how this love and this intense power of this love is driving them, and your light is so bright, and they want to come towards, they want to make this change. So how amazing is that? Silence. So I'm going to see, so some of you, to me, you know, this could be the answer to what you're wanting to know about why your Divine Masculine is being silenced. And we had in the reading yesterday that I did, that they do need this time to do this decluttering, to make these changes within themselves, so they can shine their light and come towards you with who they really are. So I'm going to see what the guidebook says, because I've never got this card before. So if that is what is happening in your situation, this is why, because they need this time to do this inner work. They need to correct things within themselves, and so they can come towards you in a more truthful, honest, loving, sincere way, instead of this fakeness and this mask that they've been wearing for such a long time. So silence 103. Let's see. What a powerful reading. Every day it's getting more powerful, and so much change is happening with the Divine Masculines. Okay, the card meaning is, be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Yeah, they need this time to be still. They need this time to connect with themselves. They need this time to be away from everything to make these changes. So your soul wants you to know, in silence you'll find your sacred witness. It's the dwelling place of the soul. Your spirit loves the truth, and in peace you can seek and discover your truth. There you go. They're discovering their truth. They're coming to terms with this truth. If you're in pain, go into it until you find the source so it can be healed. Move past the bustle and the chatter of life into sweet quietude and surrender to stillness. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency and emergency. Your power is born in silence. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. This peace gives you birth to your serenity, and the affirmation is, I'm serene no matter what is occurring around me. Yeah, they're learning to switch off from things around them and just to trust themselves, and they're being quieter. They're doing things maybe they are spending more time on their own in solitude, maybe going out into nature where they can connect to the higher power, to God, the universe, and to connect with themselves. So much more you achieve that when you're in nature as well. But this is about, they need this silence, and the more silence and stillness they can experience, they can get the answers that are wanting, how they're going to come towards you, how this situation is going to be resolved. The answers will come to them by them just being quiet and sitting in silence, and they're learning to do this. They're not allowing the ego to take over them anymore in their mind, because they're realizing they're awake, they're more conscious to what is going on. They know that this relationship is a deep relationship, a deep soul relationship, and they're understanding more and more of this as every day goes on. They're just getting signs and synchronicities all the time that's guiding them, because they're spending this time in silence, and this is enabling them to shine their light and to see the light, to see that you are the light and that you're their guiding light, the guiding star to where they want to be. And they really want this change, and this is what's happening. They're changing within. They're changing things within, because they're decluttering, they're getting rid of and releasing this pain that's within them, that's no longer serving them, and making changes around them in their environment as well, making things better, making things clearer, making space for new. So how amazing is that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, now I'm going to do the communication from Liz Harris's deck. Messages, Divine Masculine Messages of Love. See what they'd love to communicate with you today while they're in this energy, when all this change is going on. What is the communication for the Divine Masculines today? Let's see. What a powerful, powerful reading. We know all this is going on anyway. We know this within ourselves. The light is shining through. So please don't be offended. Please have this heart, this heart understanding that why they're being silent, why there is no action in the 3D. Just know them, trust that things are happening and they are doing their work. Keep believing. Let's see, what is the communication for the Divine Masculines to you today? I hope we can start again. Yeah, they want to start again. They want this change. They don't want things to be the way they were before. They really do want this change, and they're prepared to do this work. However uncomfortable and scary it is, they're willing to do this, and they're being guided to do that. You are my future. Yeah, they know that you're their future, because they know you're the light that's guiding them. What else? One more message. We are divine magnets, yeah, because they've got this greater understanding now. They know that you're meant to be together. They know that you're the future, and they want this fresh start with you again. They're hoping that you can forgive them and put aside of all the things that have happened in the past. They really do want this change, and they want to start fresh. Because they know that you're the future and you are divine magnets. They know this is a divine relationship. They're getting signs all the time, and things are being put in place for them, and they're getting the wisdom because they're releasing and shining their light, looking at things through the eyes of love, spending time in silence so they can actually get the answers they're wanting. So how amazing is that? I'm going to get the energy pots as well. Sexual. They are feeling quite sexual. There's sexual energy because the Kundalini energy is rising within them, but in both of you, which causes the sexual. But they're thinking about you a lot, and they're just desiring you. They just want to be with you. They miss you and they want to be close to you. So that's very powerful as well. So you could be feeling this sexual energy as well. Let's see, believe, there, we had that at the bottom of the deck as well. Believe, they're believing in this journey, they're believing in themselves, and they believe in this relationship, and they believe in you. That's the energy they're in, and this is why, because they've made that shift, because they're believing in their desires and their dreams and what they want to achieve, because they know that it can come true, because they are seeing things through the eyes of love. They, you know, they're seeing the results, things are happening, because they believe this. And when you believe, that's when you do have magical things happen, and all the things you're wanting to manifest unfold and are presented to you when you actually believe, and when you show God that you believe. So they're trusting and they are connected to higher power, however your divine masculine sees that. As I always say, God, universe, spirit, source. So what else would they like to communicate with you today from my pots? Let's see, comes out. I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth, came out again. They're really sorry that they didn't tell you the truth, and they're really wanting to make this change. They want to make this change. They want to tell you the truth. So that's beautiful. Let's see what else comes out. I'm scared of intimacy. So this is why, this is, you know, for some of you, you know, if you're wondering why this is taking so long, and why they stay silent, why they run away, it's because they're scared of intimacy. They're scared of being close to you. They're scared of this love. They're scared of your light, because they're frightened of losing you. They have deep wounds within them. They're frightened of being rejected and abandoned, and they would rather run from it than experience it, and then have the fear of you going away, going from them forever. So they've always protected themselves by putting this mask on and hiding. They're scared of this closeness. They're scared of just feeling that closeness and this love. They're scared of it, and you could be as well scared of intimacy, however that resonates to you as well. If there's something within you that's scared of that, because there's fears within you about being close and losing that person. Or intimacy can be the sexual act as well, of being physical, you know, and making love together, scared of how that's all going to work out, how that's, you know, some of you, in my situation, I haven't been intimate with my divine masculine, so I am scared of intimacy because of things, the way how I feel about myself, that I've had to work on, I'm still working on, where I just think, how is that ever going to work, and how's my divine masculine ever going to be attracted to me? But I am moving through that, and I've come on in leaps and bounds of accepting that, and I am ready to have intimacy. I'm ready to go through the door of fear and have that experience now, and every day I'm moving closer and closer to feeling more comfortable with that. So before, for a long time I haven't been comfortable with that. So let me know in the comments down below if you resonate with what I've just said about part of my journey, the wounds that went within me about intimacy. But I'm not scared of actually being close and sharing my love. But the divine masculines are scared of the whole, anything to do with intimacy, how they feel when they're close to you, when because they're frightened of losing, they're frightened of that rejection and abandonment, because things have happened to them as a child, a long time ago. They've experienced some kind of rejection and abandonment that needs to be healed within them. And the more they're believing and trusting and connecting with God and trusting themselves and realising they are worthy of this love, the more that they will feel so much better and not scared of intimacy, but they want you to know that they are scared of intimacy. And this comes up quite a lot as well. So right, now I'm going to get a card for you guys that are watching. What shall I get for you? The Power of Love, I think, today. What is the message today for the person that's watching to help them stay focused, and to help them keep believing and trusting this journey? What is the message for the person today that's watching? What do they need to know? What do you want them to know today? What is the message today for the person that's watching? Nice, clear message. Discernment. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yes, that's a very powerful card. You're learning the difference between fear and love, and you're not allowing the illusions to fool you anymore. You're going with the truth of what you know. You're trusting yourself with what's happening. You're trusting what's going on within you, and you're knowing. You're not allowing the illusions and things that are presented to you sometimes that come across, as triggers to you. You're not allowing that to affect you anymore. You're not allowing the fear and the doubt to take over your life anymore. You're connecting with God and God's angels, and you're surrendering and handing situations. You're allowing life to flow. You're not trying to control this journey. You're not trying to control things in your life. You're letting go, and as I said, not allowing the fear. You're allowing the truth. You're only living by the truth now. You're not allowing people to distract you. You're not allowing toxic thoughts to take over your life anymore. You are just going with the truth. And you're seeing things through the eyes of love, the same with the Divine Masculines. And this is why there's such a massive change with the Divine Masculines, because you're doing your work. You're not having toxic stuff in your life. You know the difference between the fear and love. And because you're trusting yourself, you know what the truth is. You're not allowing the silliness, the ego, the mind, the thoughts to take over your life anymore. You're trusting God. You're putting God first in your life and God's angels first, and you're allowing life to flow because you're trusting and you're believing. You've had more of a realisation that fear and doubt are illusions, and you're clearing your energy, you're balancing your energy more. So how amazing is that? Well done, guys. You're doing an amazing job. You must be feeling really, really thrilled with this reading, because it's so powerful and such movement forwards of what's going on in your journey. And I hope it resonated with you. And I hope you are in that place where you do have this greater understanding, the same as me, where you do rise above things that have happened in the past, and you do feel compassion, forgiveness towards your Divine Masculine. Some of you may be angry still and frustrated and feel like throwing something at the screen at me, but I don't show anger towards the Divine Masculines, because I have this greater understanding. And I hope you have got yourself in a place where you do have that understanding on your journey, and that you totally trust and believe that everything is going to work out with you and for you and your Divine Masculine, and it's all happening for a reason, for your growth, your spiritual growth. So this relationship is about you, and as you can see, if this reading resonates with you, you're doing a superb job. So you need to pat yourself on the back and praise yourself and relax even more into this journey of the knowing that you already have within you and the truth. So how amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe if you like me and you feel like you've connected with me, and like the video if you liked it, and share the video, because that really helps my channel too. I do private readings, so if you'd like a private reading for 2021 for your personal unique Twin Flame journey. I'm taking bookings, so just email me. It's in the description box down below and I'll get back to you. I do have PayPal as well, so if you'd like to support my channel and donate, I'd be so very, very grateful. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well if you'd like to purchase an oracle deck for me to do in the readings. So yeah, I'll be so grateful. I'm very, very grateful for all your love and support that I get all the time, and I'm so grateful and so happy that I decided to do this channel so I can be connected with people that, like you, that are in the same or similar situation to me, so I can share my love, knowledge and understanding with you guys, and you help me as well. So we're helping each other. It's about sharing the love, so thank you. So I think about you all the time, guys, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all. Keep believing and stay focused, and I love you all very, very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.